So it's called the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. Again, I don't know whether you realise it's not something I've thought about much, but there is also the Aurora Australis, like Australia, and the Southern Lights. They have the same thing because when the sun, all of these rays hit the atmosphere, apparently they're funneled to the poles, which is why you can only really see the Northern Lights or the Southern Lights in our case, at a northern country in the northern hemisphere. You
Mm.
can't normally see them much further south. Occasionally you do, but very rarely. But yeah, that's another magical part of what the sun does. It gives us this incredible light show. But yeah, so let's look at some other types of star. What about the smallest star that we have observed? Now, let me just say, just to remind us, because we talk in light years now,
Right.
and a light year is the distance that light travels in 1 year. Now, light travels, as I'm sure you know, at 186,000 miles per second,
Right.
right? Light is much faster than sound. Sound is about 730, 740 miles an hour, which is how we can get supersonic planes. But light, and again, you get the lightning before the thunder, even though in fact they're both simultaneous. So so light travels 186,000 miles a second. So to get the distance of a light year, you multiply 186,000 by the number of seconds in 1 year. Now, I know you're good at maths. Can you just tell me the number of
I,
seconds in 1 year, please?
I'm not good at maths. I am. I
I knew
am not.
that. A bit of an unfair question. Well, I say apparently I did check this. I think it's 31.5 million, 31,536,000 seconds in 1 year. Now you multiply that by 186,000, which I did in my head, not, and it comes out to 6 million, just under, fractionally under 6 million miles. Now, a million is a trillion. So we say one light year is 6 trillion miles or 6 million miles. Now, the smallest star is about 600 light years away from us. So it's not in the solar system at all, it's way outside, but it's about the size of Saturn. Now, we've talked about diameter. So, to give you an idea of the size of Saturn, which of course is one of the gas giants, one of the gas giant planets in our solar system, it's about 82,000 miles diameter. Now the Earth is about 8,000 miles, so it's a lot bigger than the Earth, Saturn. The Sun is 865,000 miles diameter. So obviously Saturn, in terms of stars, is quite small, and this star, which is called, some stars don't have a name; they have letters and numbers, and all I really remember of this is the letters is EBLM. This is the smallest star discovered, about 600 light years away, and as I say, it's about the size of Saturn. So it needn't concern us, but it just gives us an idea of where that is in relation to the Sun. Now, the furthest away star is something called Earendel. Spell that Earendel. And that's quite incredible. It was only discovered in 2022, this furthest away star. And when it was discovered, I think initially under the old Hubble telescope, it was 12.9 billion light years away. 12,
Wow.
you think what a light year is 6. 12, you
Wow.
think what a light year is 6 trillion miles, well, 12.9 billion miles away, light years away, is this star called Earendel. And it's incredible how they can work these things out. But they then now, since it was discovered, they use the Webb telescope, which gives us a far greater insight into the universe. And when it was discovered under Hubble, it was 12.9 billion light years away. Well, because the universe since then has gone on expanding at an incredible rate, the whole universe,
Mm.
it's now 28 billion light years away from Earth. This star, Earendel, which is the furthest away from us in the universe. Quite incredible that they can even discover these things with the telescopes, such as the Webb telescope. It's quite remarkable. But they know that it's a massive B-type star, whatever that is. There's various names for stars, but this particular one, it's twice as hot as the sun, and it's 1 million times more luminous. So you can imagine this star out there, it's a huge star. Okay, but perhaps the most impressive, if we come to the largest star ever discovered so far, and it's a strange name. It's the first two letters UY, and then the name is Scuti, SCUTI. So UY Scuti, and it's really quite remarkable. Let's look at the diameter of UY Scuti. Now, this one is 9,500 light years from Earth. So it's a bit closer than the 28 billion light years, but even so, 9,500 light years is a huge distance. Now, I remind you, the sun, another star, its diameter is 865,000 miles across the diameter. 865,000. A quick guess on UY Scuti, which is the largest known star as yet. Quick guess.
Yeah, I would actually go 24,000 in the diameter of this one. So it's the largest, isn't it? So it's obviously large.
Obviously, if the sun is towards 1 million miles across as a diameter,
all right,
and that's an average size star. So this one. So what do you think this one could be?
Right. So this one would be probably about 5 million. About that.
No, it's a good guess, but it's not. It's actually 1,400.